What's up, gamers, and gamers? My name is Walkup or John, whichever you prefer, and welcome back to Crystal the Witch. Last time, basically, we were trying to make a potion again, still, but had some funny thing, and also we were being internet trolls or like freaking dissing someone on the internet, on Discord, Twitter, whatever, on the Crystal the Witch Hub, witch page, I don't know. And now we're in drift to sleep, and now we see this ball figure of whatever it is. But let us continue the story. But that comfort was short-lived. Crystal's consciousness, which would often be extinguished by the time her head struck the pillow, was suddenly more active than ever. Before she even knew it, her eyes wide open, and her mind running through the upcoming activities. What might she say when she finally met Claire? Should she shake her hand? Should she offer a hug? A smile began to creep across her face as she imagined the two scenarios. Her mind drifted. I love the composed music that goes with this, and her eyes wandered settling upon the wardrobe. With Crystal gaze locked strongly against it, however, she suddenly felt it might be staring back at her. Crystal. The wardrobe. Staring? Crystal asked herself. Wait, that's still her. I don't know why I thought this was Crystal for some reason. It was merely for a brief moment, but she was certain that she had caught a face beginning to take shape. I'm losing my wits, Crystal murmured. She felt her chest pounding. Her heart at this point was beating at a pace 4 times the normal. Sweat has risen to her skin, whistled while an impossibly wide and stupid grin encomposed her entire face. Hello? She called out, her voice audibly shaken. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, Crystal. Oh shit, it has voice! The closet creature whispered. Ah! I love it. I love her face expression. Crystal's attention was now firmly locked onto the closet. Her body told her to spring out of the bed and examine the thing, but her mind knew that Lily had fallen asleep curled into a little bulb on her side. Yeah, I get that feeling. I like literally last night, my dog was sleeping next to me. My bed took out most of the bed, motherfucker, even though it's like the bed is big. But he was still adorable, so I like sleeping with my puppy. Man, he's so adorable. I hope we had the same dreams, man. If she were to get up, no, it was too terrible to even think about. No monster was going to cause her to disturb Lily's sleep. Yeah, exactly. I know the feeling, pet owners. You need to learn. I wonder who voice acted for this. The voice whispered, not just from the closet, but this time from the ceiling as well. You're gonna learn today, Crystal. You're gonna learn today. She wanted to run, to hide, and get away, but poor Crystal remained frozen, capable of only shutting her eyes once more. She was now alone with her thoughts, her inner insecurities, her deepest fears, her most hidden regrets. She finally had the time to go through the horrible things she had done. Wait, who's saying that? Crystal spoke out loud, seemingly to nobody. Oh, damn, he calling her out. I thought there was supposed to be a voice actor for Crystal, but you know, this is fine. I don't mind doing the voice for her. Wrong? Wrong about what? The potion. Oh, I love this face. Oh my god, yes, I love it. Who do you think you are calling me wrong? She doesn't enjoy criticism, does she? What's going on? Who the hell are you? Crystal yelled out, somehow unable to understand what she was alone with her thoughts in the room. No! I love it. If this was a comic or anything like this or a manga, I would read it. No, I said it to you. she responded, possibly to her imaginary friend. It's so self-conscious, man. Crystal swiftly gave up on talking to nobody once again to think about the things that she had done. Yeah, mostly like freaking, blasting someone on the internet.
I know what this is. You're a demon, aren't you? You aren't in the room. You're in my head. I've read about stuff like this. I know I have. You can't fool me. But what type of demon are you to be speaking in my head?
Admit that you were wrong.
Oof.
And to request me to commit such atrocities. These thoughts, none of them are my own. What would I, the great witch Crystal you conceited as, have to be insecure about?
I have several ideas. And it was now that the voice gave up on playing nice with Crystal, determined to be equally as ruthless.
What do you mean equally ruthless? This is the first time I met you.
The incompetent witch continued to play innocent. Her brain was small even outside of the witchcraft. Oh my god, is this fourth wall breaking?
That's not true at all. If I'm incompetent, how am I able to speak with you? A demon. You're the proof of a competent of being a witch. You never contact a newcomer.
Not only had Crystal lied through her teeth, she had failed to consider why she was in such a peculiar situation. Frightfully worried, she would spew whatever she could in false confidence, just to get out the ordeal. This behavior was to expect as she had acted this way all of her life. Oof.
You know nothing about me. Stop this.
Before she could finish, the building, may even be the world suddenly shook.
What's going on now?
Frightened, Crystal couldn't help but close her eyes and hope the ordeal would end. I really thought the truth, chapter 4.5. I thought this was going to be like a shaking effect.
I can't see anything. Where is this?
In the beginning, began the voice dramatically and powerful.
Are you narrating yourself?
Crystal rudely interrupted. There was absolute darkness, the voice continued, driving the fact that beyond this point, it would be impossible to tell genuine narration from a joking narration. A perfectly black void, made of nothing. And then, something, and I do mean something, occurred which caused a lot of somethings. That was the birth of the current universe. From nothing to chaos, and then, bajillion years later, human civilization formed.
If you're gonna teach me history, at least put effort into.
This, in itself, was not a bad thing up until around 16 years ago. It was at that time that the being congealed out of the sewer pipe.
We're in my mind, right?
This poor, useless, and unwanted being.
This is so cool. Can I do whatever I want in here?
You're ruining.
Lily! Why isn't Lily appealing?
My monologue.
Lily!
I'm not being paid enough for this.
You were paid to do this to me?
Well, I'm not here out of my own free will.
Would you like to finish your story?
You already ruined it.
Well, give me the highlights.
I guess I'm still on the job. Basically.
You're showing me a shower drain? So cool!
Yes, this would have been your origin story. I know what you're thinking, but it's not a superhero origin story.
How would my story start in the bathroom?
Well, you were a small pile of sludge.
Gross! What kind of origin story is this?
That darkness creeping from the closet, that was you, Crystal.
Me?
You would consume a young girl and live a fake life in the body you're in now.
Weird, but sure.
Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Not a sound that would be heard from the young girl's mouth as the monster came down upon her. Only the crunching of bones of as her small body was consumed and eventually digested by the predator. You.
I have to admit, this is a bit dark.
Well, that's the entire setup is ruined now. Are you happy with yourself?
Of course, I waited my whole life to have the otherworldly experience like this. You're so cool, mysterious voice.
Thanks. Moving on to the next stage, then.
There's a stage 2.
A stage 2, a chance to use your potion and learn an important lesson.
An important lesson.
Good night. Transition. Chapter 5, Country Bumpkin. Oh my god. Yes. Okay. Yes.
That music is very calming.
Lily, get your butt out of my face.
Wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Okay, no.
Meow. Yeah, well, I don't appreciate waking up to it. It's daytime.
Good morning.
Who? Oh, it's you.
It's me. Sophisticated voice.
What's going on?
You wanted to go to a place with highlight spirit activity, did you not? The outside Crystal's house had changed. Her geographically location now situated in a more rural area.
What?
Oh, shoot.
It's really true. I'm in the countryside.
Crystal knew that if she checked her phone, she would have had 66 unread notifications.
I knew you were supposed to be mean, but it's a step too far. You really think I would fall for that?
100 likes on her newest Witchagram picture.
What? 100? Which photo?
101 like on her newest Witchagram picture. Finally, unable to resist the allure, Crystal grabbed her phone and checked the notifications.
How could this be possible?
Crystal whimpered sadly, noticing the 66 app notification, the most that she had ever seen.
That was not a whimper. But you're right, there's 66.
I love her face, bro. I love this artist. Oh, I love this artist style, man. Crystal wasn't very bright, so this current situation perplexed her greatly. She had just been on the forums and 0 notification as usual, but now she had 66 of them. If she wasn't intelligent enough to read the notifications correctly, she would have noticed that they had spanned over several hours, and the time flowed through her pathetic fingertips.
Today is Halloween.
She had finally realized the situation at hand. Crystal was on the verge of missing everything she had planned for.
That's just not possible. All of this nothing but a dream.
But it wasn't. And she knew that. Crystal lied to herself. Just as she lied to her online friends, she had no intention of meeting with them. And met with no response from Crystal when they needed it the most. They now understood that.
That's not true, and stop being mean.
I'm being paid to do my job here. Just roll with the punches.
Either start being nice or I'm gonna ignore whatever you say.
And that was just getting into the role.
Not my problem.
Coming to her sense, Crystal noticed a voicemail. It was from Clara, feverish from her anxiety. She listened to the message.
Voicemail? Hey, Crystal, it's Claire. Listen, we were all expecting you to come over to show us some cool witchy stuff, but I guess you failed? First off, not cool. Secondly, we already know you're lying. Doubt there's a good high spirit activity around here. If you can prove it, maybe show us the spot and then call me back. Well, find something else to do. We'll find something else to do without you, I guess. Click. Casting aside, the voice in her head, Crystal quickly dialed Claire's number. Blah. The number you have dialed is not in your service area. Long distance charges may apply. No, Crystal said, slowly removing the phone from her ear. And there's the rub. What rub? You set this up, didn't you?
It's in the script and part of your lesson.
Who would write this and think if this was okay?
Oh, man.
Hell, I'm not buying this trickery. I do need a return, though. So, what is it that you want me to do?
Crystal asked, seemingly for no reason.
It was for an answer. Why else would I ask?
But her question bore no fruit, for she knew the answer.
You want me to use the potion of the undead? Is that it? What you mentioned in the other dream?
She would make her way to the graveyard, and she would raise those who rest from their slumber. Full of fury, the dead would walk, and the area would be rich of her activities.
I can't.
Crystal began to stop mid-sentence.
Fine, I'll do it,
Crystal said, finally understanding her place in this world.
Just don't expect me to grovel.
Mow.
Oh, I almost forgot. You were here, Lily. And no, I'm not going crazy.
Meow.
I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to the demon inside my head.
Meow.
What do you mean that's even crazier? Anyway, I'm supposed to go into the graveyard with my potion.
Meow meow.
I'm not really sure, actually. Hey, voice! What exactly am I supposed to find in the graveyard?
Crystal knew that the graveyard bursting with spiritual activity was situated at the end of the road behind her house.
And what about the potion? If it's unfinished, I can't take a whole cauldron with me.
Crystal suddenly realized that she had no clue how to even use the potion of the undead. Her knowledge as a witch was only beginner, and it was to be expected.
You're being mean again!
The potion you brewed is complete.
What does that even mean?
And we're going to find out till next time. So without further ado, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, good morning from where from. So peace out and sign out. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Crystal the Witch, and yeah! So, alright guys, bye-bye. And also, artists and people that made this project, you guys are freaking awesome. I fucking love it. I really enjoy myself with this story. Alright, bye.